All right, this is the Jay's video presentation. We are showing our app. When you hit play on the Eclipse, it brings you to a loading screen from the driver that says, "Welcome to the Columbia Movie Theater app." There's a homepage. Press 1, view theaters. 2, check out a theater. As in, like, go to a theater and do things at the theater is the idea behind the Checkout Theater app. 3, makes accounts. 4, it allows you to view tickets that you've purchased in the session. And then 5 allows you to exit. So for 1, if you press 1 to view the theaters, it presents a list and it says AMC, which is at 6969 Test Drive, and Carmike, which is at 457,984 Dale Road. After that, you can press, for instance, 2, check out theater, and it gives you a list. What theater would you like to enter? We're going to enter the Carmike, and then unfortunately, that's where the Checkout Theater app functionality ends because we did not quite complete the implementation of our project. After that, if you want to use Make Account, you would press 3. You would enter your desired username. You'd enter your desired password. And then it says account created for Jack. And that's what that is. Eventually, we'll put a option to log into an account that checks a username and password based on the username and passwords already in an array that we load in that I will show in just a minute. View tickets, unfortunately, does not work. And then exit, if you push 5, says, "Thank you for using our app. Sorry, it sucks." So as for what we have going on in the app, under the driver, we have the static void main, movie driver equals new movie driver.run. When you go up to run, it prints loading the app with a load method, which goes to the top and it loads in a bunch of basic information about it just has the information you would need to utilize the app. Afterwards, it goes into a print line, welcome to the app, and then it tries to get a user command based on a list of options that is down in user command with an integer capping the variables you could possibly enter. So after that, I think the next thing to do would be to move on and show accounts if Justin is ready for that.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. All right, so this is the account class. Under the account class, we have user and manager right now. In the account class, we have the variables username, password, and we have our Boolean variable is manager. The is manager is the only thing that separates the user and the manager subclasses. As far as below that, we have our default constructor that initializes account, and then we also have our alternate constructor that's used in an array in the driver. Also, we have our getter and setter methods, and we have a create account method down below that's going to take us over into user.
Okay.
In user, like I said, this is extended from account. We have our variables user object, our string username, password, our tickets array, and our get tickets is supposed to return the tickets in the array. We have our getters and setters as well as our constructor that sets the username to the default constructor sets the username to user and the password to default. And down below we have our create account method that calls the default constructor and sets the username and the user password to whatever you type in. If you want to go to manager. This is the manager class. We have our manager default constructor that sets the default to manager and the password to password. We have manager login. The manager login creates a new manager object instance. It goes through and checks your login credentials to see if your username and your password match what the default constructors is. Later on, we want to put an array with manager usernames and passwords. And if you enter in a wrong password, it kicks you back into the app. And then down below is our manager menu, where this would go to change events whenever we have events that are able to change. If you would just give it over to James.
Alrighty, James.
All right. So next we have our shows class, which is pretty much where we have we have a lot of our like getters and setters for our show details. So we have like a seating array for the seats at the venues, and then just pretty much all of our variables for the different attributes that are going to be attached to our shows. So we have our string title and our price of the ticket and our show time and the venue itself, as well as seating capacity. And then under that is just all the different getters and setters for those variables that we have listed there. And so this sort of is going to encompass like I said, the attributes for our movie class and our concert class and our performing arts class. So if we go to movie. All right, so here's our movie class, which extends the show class and just pretty much takes those attributes and attaches them for the movie. So like the string for the lead actor there, and then you can see that the movie holds the string for the title and the price, the time, the venue, and then integers for the capacity. And then more getters and setters there for the actor, and then a get details method there to actually plug all of that information in. Okay, and then go to concert. Let's see. Okay. So concert is the next class that we have that extends shows. And it's a little simpler. It just has the string for the band that's going to be playing at the concert, and then a setter for that. And then once again, the details, which plugs that information for the concert, and then the band that's performing there. And then next we have the performing arts.
Okay.
And this is the third one, the third type of show that we have that's going to extend that show class. And again, it just simply has the string for the group that's at the that's performing, and then the getter and the setter for that group, as well as the details. So once again, plug that information in for the show and who it's being performed by.
All right.
All right, and so now I think it's to Jenny.
Yeah, for the venue. Okay.
Yep.
The venue class extends the movie app class. It basically just has like the address and name variables and the getters and setters for those. That's pretty much it. And then the theater class extends the venue class. Basically just has the constructor for the theater class. It holds the array of the movies, the getters and setters for the movie, and then it displays the specific array of the movies, and then prints the movie name and the title and at a certain time.
All right.
And then
So that was our presentation for our app. We unfortunately started the implementation of the app a bit late, and so we were not quite able to finish. We're going to continue working on this so that way we can make sure we have the app in a spot where it can be JUnit tested for the next deliverable. And we're truly sorry about the delay in the and we're sorry about the delay, or not the delay, but we're sorry about the failure of implementation, although in not having a completely ready to present. Thank you for your time and patience. This has been the Jazz.